Welcome back to my homemaking story. Today I'm focusing on my morning routine, sharing some of my deep thoughts surrounding why I do what I do, as well as some of those steps I take to make my day run smoothly. We all go through different seasons of our life, so mine may not be relatable to you today, but one day it may. If you've ever wanted to wake up early, but felt you just couldn't be consistent about it, you're not alone. I know that for myself, I had to know my why for waking up early, and that why needed to be very important to me. Once I learned this, getting out of bed early wasn't a question. I just did, and I show up at that time each day. I feel very comfortable and consistent with my routine because I've learned what things I truly value. Today I'm not sharing a wishful routine with you, but one that was birthed out of necessity and made beautiful for its time. My husband wakes early to provide for our family. I have 4 children which are reaching their teens, quickly gaining more independence, and grandparents that require extra care just to get through each day comfortably. My morning routine begins at 4:30 a.m. each day, especially if I want to enjoy my morning, because I am one who very much detests that rushed feeling. The way we start our morning sets the stage for the way we perform throughout the day. We can make things easier on ourselves by ending our evening in just the same way we wish to greet the day. I have 3 sections to my morning routine. The first part, which is to simply focus on myself, ensures I begin the day on my terms. The house is silent, spending time with my own thoughts as I get ready, reflecting, fasting, and in continuous prayer to God, laying my wants and needs at His feet. When I allow myself the time to apply all the lotions and potions to look good, I feel good. When I put on love, my heart is made pure. And if God is with me, who can be against me? This gives me the strength I need to move forward with my day. By dressing daily, I enjoy the feeling I get when I put on my best. I'm more productive, and it sits well with me that when my family thinks back on their encounters with me, they see consistency and that I gave them my best. Since I wake up with plenty of time to move through the morning at my natural pace, I don't leave things lying around before I leave my home. I complete the process of whatever I've done. This includes putting hangers away, hanging up my nightgown, and making my bed. There's nothing like walking back into my bedroom as the morning sunlight streams through the window and my bed is nicely made with everything in its place. This brings me so much peace. I like to keep a pitcher of water next to my bed, which I finish off by the time I leave my room. Scent leaves a lingering memory for yourself and anyone you come in contact with through your day. It's always a good day to create a memory, so I use my signature favorite. I have my go-to accessories, which are timeless and function well for me. As the dawn of a new day emerges, I take my candle around with me to enjoy its warmth in the dimly lit spaces. It's not enough just to have thoughts, in my opinion, but to write them down brings you one step closer to solving them or fulfilling dreams. Writing brings the mind much comfort and is a great way to practice penmanship, which I think we can all gain from, especially in today's world of less paper and ink. It's unusual for my kids to wake around this time, but on this day, I wanted 2 of them to help me at my grandparents'. From time to time, I believe placing some of our responsibilities on our children opens their eyes to see life from a different perspective and encourages them to have an appreciation for some of those things we need to do. Before we head off, it's the perfect time to start a load of my laundry. I won't be gone for more than 2 hours. Making a little time to tend to the kids brings them comfort as well, whatever that may be. If, however, I were in a rush, this would look much different. The second portion of my morning, which in large part is dedicated to others, requires a heart of sacrifice if it is to be done willingly and without complaining. I pay close attention to this, especially because it's easy to make others feel as if what you are doing for them is a burden, and nobody wants to feel that way. Right now, this portion may include your little children or husband. For me, it involves my grandparents. Most people worry that in their old age, they will become a burden to their loved ones. We must not allow this to be the case. While it has its own set of challenges, and there may be many other ways you wish to be spending your time, you will look back wishing you had made yourself available, because it will be gone before you know it. This season is only for a short time. In this chapter of the story, the days are long, but the years slip through our fingers as sand. So it's important to accept the season with an open heart. God wouldn't have asked us to serve others, especially our family, if it was too burdensome for us to do so. I'm sharing these thoughts to be an encouragement to you. I know some of you are struggling today. Consider your own motivations. Treat those you care for exactly how you wish to be cared for. I think on this daily, and it helps me get through those moments in which I may feel less than motivated, or when I feel my patience is wearing thin. When I get home from my grandparents, I begin the third portion of my morning, which is to be productive and focus on the details within my own home. If I have done a load of laundry that day, I will switch it over or take it out to hang dry. Taking care of my clothes in this way brings me much joy. Because I let my hair air dry, I usually won't style it until this time. I don't curl it every day. Sometimes I prefer to simply twist it up in a clip or wear it half up, half down. I feel this is a great way to encourage my own children to do something with their hair. One can be dressed as nice as can be, but if it's not topped off, nothing seems complete or purposeful. We need goals for each day to feel as if we are moving towards something. I like to write a list the evening before of the necessary things I must take care of when it comes to my home and things that are work-related, and then include some bonus items if time allows. I set this list where I can reference it as I start going about my day. If I start on my housework while the kids are still sleeping, I can work steadily without interruptions and push through the end of my 16-hour fast. I like my kids to get up between 9 and 10 a.m., which usually gives me about an hour or two. Making something for breakfast once I'm done usually does the trick. Sitting down for a break with or without my kids, it's time to take part in some much needed food, not only physically but also for the soul. Studying to show ourselves approved is the only way we can know what God wants for us and to ensure we are living a life pleasing to Him. Because what does it profit to gain the whole world if we lose our own soul? If I ever feel at a loss in my direction or purpose, this will certainly set me on the right path, and having the kids join in by reading a few scriptures encourages discussion and fosters greater understanding. After breakfast, it's time to get to work, filling orders and creating something that has been inspired. There are an infinite number of ways to create a beautiful morning routine, and I hope you have already designed yours. If not, maybe this has inspired you. No matter the season, I believe that if I do my part to make the everyday beautiful, I welcome God to make everything beautiful in its time. If you're looking for more inspiration, head over to Patreon. In my latest video, I'm sharing my monthly favorites, as well as talking about the different sides of myself that I choose to express when it comes to YouTube and Patreon. We successfully launched Jorge's YouTube channel this week and posted the first round of videos. A huge thank you to all of you who helped support him by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing his videos. I'd like to thank O Wonders Grace magazine for commissioning some of the artwork within my videos and on my stationery. Thank you to each subscriber who has helped encourage me and grow my channel by watching and adding to the conversation. It means a lot to me. This video was brought to you by our patrons and everyone who has purchased from the Inspired by Nikki store. We thank each of you for making these videos possible. If you have yet to purchase your own set of stationery, the link is in the description box below. For more ways to make the everyday beautiful, be sure to subscribe and click on this video.